I'm here today to tell you my dad's story and why House Bill 4223 must become a law. My dad's name is Strezo. He's been happily married for 36 years and is the father to 3 children, myself being the oldest. We are a very close-knit family and would do anything for each other. My dad is 58 years old and he is dying. He was stricken with esophageal cancer last year. He has never smoked or drank alcohol. His cancer is caused by heartburn. Prior to this diagnosis, my dad spent most of his time working very hard, operating his own excavation company. He spent whatever time he wasn't working with his only 2 grandchildren, my 8-year-old son Jacob and my 6-year-old daughter Jessica. When my dad was diagnosed, our world stopped. Our oncologist informed us that while this particular cancer is very aggressive, with immediate and aggressive chemo and radiation, my dad had a good shot at beating it. The plan was clear. My dad was to start the chemo the first week of July. When we arrived for his first treatment, the oncologist informed us that he had to change the chemo regimen because my dad's insurance company, Unicare, had denied his prescription of Campistar, a very aggressive chemo drug. Not knowing what we know now and feeling we had no choice, we proceeded with the treatment approved by Unicare. By October, my dad was set to have his esophagus removed as part of his treatment. Midway through surgery, a tumor was found on my dad's liver. It was removed. The tumor had grown there in just a few days. The oncologist said that my dad needed to do more chemo and a PET scan to see if cancer had spread anywhere else. The test revealed that now there were 2 tumors on his liver. They had grown in a period of 2 weeks. We needed to start chemo the following week. The night before the first chemo treatment was to start, we got a call from the oncologist. He told us that once again Unicare had denied his prescription of Campistar. At this point, the oncologist could not, in good faith, give my dad another ineffective round of treatment, and my dad's chemo was halted. I immediately appealed Unicare's denial. Unicare based their denial on a claim that Campistar was, and I quote, an experimental drug. Yet, the FDA approved Campistar for cancer treatment in 1996. It said right on their website. After 2 weeks of calling the appeals office daily, I was finally told that Unicare still had no official appeal registered in their system. I decided I had to go public. I notified every elected official in my voting district and copied all of the news media outlets. A month later, Lisa Madigan and Representative Flowers heard about our case. They stepped in and Unicare approved my dad's treatment. Unicare finally approved my dad's treatment in early December. It was too late. The cancer had spread to his brain. Today, my dad cannot get out of his hospital bed, and he is in agonizing pain for every minute of every hour. The cancer has not only spread to his brain, but it's spread to his bones as well. My dad's liver cancer has caused him to develop pneumonia and blood clots. We have been told by his doctors there's nothing more they can do. Unicare's intentional denials and stalling have robbed my dad of his life. Had my dad been treated with the aggressive drugs his doctor prescribed, my dad might be living his life today. My dad will not be here to see my sister graduate law school or dance at my brother's wedding. My mother is losing the love of her life, her soulmate, and will not see the retirement with my dad they were looking forward to. My 2 young children are losing the best grandpa in the world, who they so lovingly call Yaya. Their Yaya had never missed a Little League game or a dance recital. A man who had a brand book with literally hundreds of photos of Jacob and Jessica. I am losing my best friend, my hero. My dad is my heartbeat. He is the reason I am who I am, and he has taught me to always help others, even strangers. Unicare decided that my dad did not deserve to live. Unicare knew that if they stalled and delayed, my dad's cancer would spread beyond control. Unicare knew that it was much cheaper for my family to call hospice rather than to give my dad a fair fight. Unicare made that choice, and everyday insurance companies decide who should live and who should die. Our health system is broken, deeply, fundamentally broken. My dad had insurance, the same insurance that thousands of Illinois state employees have, but it refused to provide the care that his doctor said was needed. We need to reform our healthcare system, and we need to rein in the abuses of insurers like Unicare. A good place to start is by giving Illinois patients faster and more effective appeals of insurance denials. Please support this bill and show the people of Illinois that their lives matter. Thank you.